I hope everybody's well. We're going to start this Thursday morning, our 14th week, June 25th. We're going to start with a very basic and easy bachata, and then we're going to do two very fast, not hard, but very, very fast salsa, and if we have time, rumba thingy at the end. All right, so one very slow, two very fast, and one very slow. It's going to be fun. All right, we're going to start nice, easy bachata. We're going to start with our weight on our left foot, moving to the side with a basic side step, side together, side with a little hip bump. On your left, make sure your left foot is free. Step to the left with a bump, step to the right with a bump. So let me do that part with the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll do same basic step to the side, ending with a box step. So side together, side with a little stuff or a hip. I'm going to do the hip into a box step, turning 1/4 to our right, across, back, side, tap. All right, from 0 to that moment. Side together, side, tap, side, tap, side, tap. Side together, side, tap, a box, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this time we're going to close our feet because we need to be free on our right foot. We're going to do diagonally forward, rock your weight to the right, rock the weight to the left, step on the right, tap left. Then the same thing, the other side, diagonally forward, left, replace weight to right, replace weight to left with a tap. Let me do that facing this way. So this is part 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just call it a little wiggle. Wiggle, 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 tap, a wiggle, wiggle, actually step, tap. And then our last part, I'll do it facing this way. We do a cucaracha, and a body roll. And I'll explain how to do that little body roll. It's not a big deal. It's only 1 beat, and it's very subtle. All right? So part 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Placing your weight towards your right foot, inside edge ball of foot. Bend your left knee, stick your bum out, and as you straighten, just do a little roll. Yes? Press, bend, hips back and up. Whee! That's a body roll. Just keep your upper body sort of leaning forward, and by the time you straighten your leg, you're all in one piece. Okay? So, part 1, 2, 3, and 4. An alternative, if you don't feel like doing this, all it really is bending the knee and straightening with a little push back. So it seems like it's a big deal, but it's not a big deal. Anybody can do it, okay? But an alternative would be 7, 8. Just rock, rock. And then ready to start again. I'll do both versions, all right? So to start, a basic to the side with 2 side steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A basic to the side with a box. 1, 2, 3, 4. A box, 6, 7, 8. Close or pass your feet. Make sure you change your weight. You need to be free on the right for your diagonal Cuban rocks. Rock, rock, step. Rock, rock, step with a tap. Cucarachas, 1 beat each. 1, 2, 3. Close your feet, change weight. 4, 5, 6. Close your feet, change weight. 7, 8. Or 7, 8. All right? I'm going to start here so you can see the end. All right, to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side, tap, side, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. A box, 6, 7, 8. and Cuban rock. Once Cuban rock, twice cucaracha. Step, 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 step. Press, weave, and wiggle. Weave. Start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Start again. All right, just that's it. 4 walls, 32 beats. We have one little part that is very clear. It's obvious, so even if we forget it, you can't forget it. The third time, we come back to 12 o'clock. So the first time is our first group. The second time would be wall 5. The third time we come back here. We only do up to this part, okay? We leave off the last 8 beats, with the roll. It's really obvious, okay? So it starts, it turns to this way. It starts from this wall. We end, if we started here, we did our box, we did our this, we did our that, and then we're going to start again. It's really, really obvious. You can't miss it in the music. It's an easy song. And so it's the third time we face 12 o'clock. I'm just going to put the music on right away because I think you got that one easy. We need to spend our time on the hard ones. They're not hard. They're just crazy fast makes it hard. All right, let's see. Oops, wrong music. Here we go. This dance is called Cadete Bachata. Cadete Bachata. It's a brand new, June 2020. 32 beat intro.
Quién sabe cuándo te vuelva a ver y medirnos con las manos cada espacio de la vida. El mundo que corre le sumaría horas al reloj para poder tenerte aquí. Lo infinito es suficiente cuando es junto a ti. Regalemos ese amor, ese atardecer. Que es de los dos, de los dos, de los dos. Regalemos mi amor, ese atardecer. Que es de los dos, de los dos, de los dos. Pronto tienes que partir y no me quiero perder. El reflejo de ese cielo en tus ojos color miel. Regalemos mi amor, ese atardecer. Quédate esta tarde, por favor. El tiempo pasa, el agua llora. Quiero perder en tu mano, que sea gota a gota que lo pueda navegar. Regalemos mi amor, este atardecer, que es de los dos, de los dos, de los dos. Regalemos mi amor, este atardecer. Que es de los dos, de los dos, de los dos. Pronto tienes que partir y no me quiero perder. El reflejo de ese cielo en tus ojos color miel. Regalemos solo este atardecer. Canta y se escapa el presente. Ay, quédate esta tarde y para siempre. Regalemos mi amor, este atardecer, que es de los dos, de los dos, de los dos. Regalemos mi amor, este atardecer, que es de los dos, de los dos, de los dos. Cuando tienes que partir, no me quiero perder. El reflejo de este cielo en tus ojos color miel. Regalemos tan solo este atardecer. Nice.
it's nice and calming as opposed to this next one. All right, so we're warmed up. The next one is, let's find the name of it. Que Viva la Vida, also brand new, June 2020. It's an improver level 4 wall with one little glitch, which we'll discuss in a moment. All right, first off, I want to show you, this is a very typical salsa, all right, with very typical salsa moves. So let me just go through these steps. Once upon a time, if you were with us a few weeks ago, we did a basic salsa, side together, side together, side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes? We also did the little sweep. We did this. 1, 2, 3, sweep. 1, 2, 3, sweep. 1, 2, 3, sweep. 1, 2, 3. And then we did a cross with a sweep. Okay? This is very typical. So we're going to put that in. It looks complicated, but we're going to put that in with a turn. So let me start from the beginning. It starts with an easy basic cha-cha action. So moving to our right, the first 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So again, side together, step. Now we're going to do that salsa action with a quarter of a turn. We do cross, side, a little sweep, but we're going to put the heel up, and step. And then step back with a turn. Okay, and slow motion, no timing. You're on this side, the other side. You're standing on your right. You did a cross, side, heel, and a cross. Now using your right foot to pivot, step back on your left. Okay, goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. It's actually going to be 5 and 6. So from the beginning, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Again, that part. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. With your weight ending on your left foot. One more time from 1 to 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, turn 8. Fabulous. Now a basic back lock with 2 slow and 1 quick. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? And now our fun part. Let's do that again. From the top to that moment. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, as you go back on your right foot into a rock step, into a pivot with a turn, okay? As you go back, you're going to do a little flick, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll do that from here. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. Step 5, releasing your right foot at the same time. Step 6, now a paddle turn. Press your weight to your left foot, and then replace. 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 5, 6, 7, 8 if you're not in the mood for a little flick. I like the flick. It makes it fun, and the music tells you to do it, and it's good. All right, let's go from the beginning to that moment. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, turn 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do a cross chassé from this point, otherwise known as a volta, into a back step. So 1 and 2, step back 3, step to the side 4, into a box step, which will turn 1/8 to your right. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a forward step. You can always close your feet if you're comfortable. It doesn't matter. All right, so let me do that part from the drop, step, rock, and rock. 1 and 2, back 3, step 4, box 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, drop, step, rock, replace. Cross and cross, back, side on the left, right foot crosses left, left foot back, right foot to side, left foot forward. And we're now probably 1/8 of a turn. We'll do a basic mambo. I'm going to do that facing this way. So where was that? From here, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do a basic mambo forward. 1 and 2. Into a coaster, which we're used to now. I'll just explain that mambo again in case you're brand new to us today. Forward on the right, forward, replace, step back. And a coaster on the left foot is back to the ball of the foot, closing right to left, and step forward. So count 1 and 2, 3 and 4. A half a turn pivot, spot turn to left, step 5, step 6, and another pivot, same thing, turning 3/8 to your left. Step forward, step side and slightly forward. So you almost made one full turn, just slightly 1/8 less than one full turn. So spot, turn, and from here we start over. So let's go through the whole thing from the beginning with the count. To the side. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You should end with your weight on your left foot. Can we do it? One more time. A little faster. Ready? And 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, a half turn plus 3/8, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. That was wall 3. We add our little tag. Out, out, in, in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the music is obvious. After you've listened to it a few times, it's obvious. So that fits perfectly when we hit, what is that, 3 o'clock the first time. So after 3 walls. I'm going to walk it through again, 3 walls, including our tag. Our tag is right, left, right, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we start again. So let's go 4 times around, no music. I might speed it up as we go. All right? Starting at 12 o'clock. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. Start again. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. All three. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Start again. Cha cha cha. Yeah, da 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 da. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. That still might not have been fast enough. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start the music. We're going to go 3 times around with the music, including the tag. Then I'm going to stop it because by now you're kind of getting used to the music. You know what to expect. And then we'll start it again for our final performance. Okay? So 1 trial with 3 rounds. Actually 4 rounds so that we know how to recover after our tag. And then I'll stop it and we'll start again. Okay? So gives us a chance to get used to the music. This one, what did I call it? Que viva la vida. Brand new Improverland. We have a slow 4 count. After the 4, we start.
Hoy, velando por la vida, y me llena de alegría, y sé que nada es imposible. Sin ti, paso no hay salida, que vivo la vida cada día, que vivir cada momento. Porque sin ti yo pierdo el control, porque por tu amor estoy muriendo, quiero al final. Que viva, viva la vida, vívela con alegría, estoy buscando pero no puedo encontrarlo. Que viva, viva la vida, y vivirla cada día, y dime que tú quieres mi amor. Hoy voy buscando por el mundo la libertad de un vagabundo para sentir lo que es el libre. Sin ti sé que no lo lograría, ser feliz cada día, vivir lo que yo siento. Porque sin ti yo pierdo el control, porque por tu amor estoy.
That was 4 times round. I know it happened really fast. Good. Did we do it already? Okay, so you're used to how fast it is. We're going to put it back on and do the whole thing. All right? All the way through from the top. And the beginning you heard, it's like 4 slow, silent counts, and that's where we start. All righty. Here we go. That's so fun.
Hoy, velando por la vida, y me llena de alegría, y sé que nada es imposible. Sin ti, paso no hay salida, y la vida cada día, que vivir cada momento. Porque sin ti yo pierdo el control, porque por tu amor estoy muriendo, quiero al final. Que viva, viva la vida, vívela con alegría, estoy buscando pero no puedo encontrarlo. Que viva, viva la vida, y vivirla cada día, y dime que tú quieres Hoy estoy buscando por el mundo la libertad de un vagabundo, al sentir lo que es ser libre. Sin ti sé que no lo lograría, ser feliz a cada día, vivir lo que estoy siendo. Porque si sigo viendo el control, porque por tu amor estoy muriendo sin vida al final. Que viva la vida, vívela con alegría, voy buscándolo pero no puedo encontrarlo. Que viva la vida, y vivirla cada día, y dime que tú quieres mi amor. Que viva la vida. Ay, 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 ay. Si sigo miedo el control, porque por tu amor estoy muriendo sin vida olvidar. Chiquitán, chiquitán, tan, chiquitán, chiquitán, tan, chiquitán, 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 tan, que viva la vida, tan chiquitán, chiquitán, tan, chiquitán, chiquitán, tan, chiquitán, 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 tan, que viva la vida. Hoy vive con alegría, estoy en vida. Hoy vive la vida. Que viva la vida, vívela con alegría. Voy buscándolo, pero no puedo encontrarlo. Que viva la vida, y vívela cada día. Y dime que tú quieres mi amor. Que viva la vida.
All right. Yay, that was fun. Get a drink, okay? The next one is faster than that. And the next one is crazier than that, which obviously is why I picked it, okay? So we picked this for fun. I hope you're having some fun. This one is worth spending the week playing with and learning. It's a lot of fun. It's called La Mala Salsa. Also brand new, June 2020. And it's an improver level. I think it should be an intermediate level, personally. But that's okay. 32 beats, easy steps, all right? So nothing hard about the steps. Did you have a drink? You ready? Here we go. We're going to start with a Cuban break, standing with your weight on your left foot. We're going to do a rock, or otherwise known as a rocking chair, into a behind side cross with a hitch. Looks like this. One, replace, side, replace, behind, side, across, hitch. All right, let's do that again. Rock forward without moving your left, replace the weight. Rock to the side without moving your left, replace the weight. Step back right, side, forward, hitch. Now, a little clue, because what you want to do, 1, 2, you want to go across here forward. Don't do that. So in order to not do that, we'll mess you up with your feet for the next step. In order not to do that, as you replace your weight to your left foot, I turn ever so slightly to the right, just to prepare for that back step. So you're not, see, if I stay here, I want to do that. But if I turn that foot ever so slightly, this is easy. And then you see I turned back. When I did my hitch, I slightly turned to the right again because I want to step in front. All right, this first part could easily trip you up. All right, so we'll do that again. Rock, replace, behind, side, step, hitch. Don't worry about the count. We'll come back to that in a minute. We'll do a volta, cross and cross and cross to the side with a turn. Ends up as a back step. That was a quarter turn to your left and another turn, quarter to your left. So you ended up doing a half a turn left. So from the hitch, we did cross and cross and cross and side. All right, one more time. From the hitch, cross and cross and cross, and you see that was a back step. Use your right foot to turn yourself to the side. So you ended up 1/2 turn to your left. So that's part 1 and 2. And I'm going to add the timing now to that. Of course, nothing is easy. We're going to syncopate. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Sorry, that was only part 1. I said part 1 and 2. It just feels like part 1 and 2. So that was the first 8 beats. Do it again. Glue your left foot to the floor. Don't move it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good. Now part 2. A basic mambo, forward and across into another volta. Rock, replace, side. Cross and cross. So I'm going to do that facing this way. Rock, rock, step, cross, and cross. All right. Don't worry about the timing. Into what we call a scissor step, which is a side step, close your feet, and step forward and across. All right. 1, 2, 3. And with each is a weight change. Step on the right, step on the left, changing weight, step forward on the right. So 1, 2, 3. 3 steps, 4 beats. We're going to turn that 1/4 to our left. So side together, forward. Ending with a cucaracha step or cucaracha close. Close is easier in this case. All right, so that last part was scissor, turning 1/4. We do that again. Right foot, weight on the right, turning on the right, close left to right, change weight, and step forward on your right foot. Ending with a rock, replace, close. Okay? So let me do part 2 with the timing. You ended up to the side on your left after the end of part 1. We dance rock, replace, side, cross and cross, a scissor step with turn, and a cucaracha close. The timing, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Everything is syncopated. All right, we're going to do part 1 and part 2 together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Good. You're now free on your right foot. Half a box. Step across, back with a cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. And a rock step ending with a volta or a cross chasse. Rock, rock, step, a volta action. Okay? So I'll do part 3 facing this way. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Again, you ended up, you did cetera. You ended your weight on your left, right foot is free. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. All right, let's go from part 1, 2, and 3 with the timing. And 1, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, scissor, 5 and 6, cucaracha, 7 and box. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. One more time to that part, and we only have one more part after that. Sort of. All right, here we go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. A box. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. The last part, nice and easy. We do a cucaracha to the left, a cucaracha to the right, a spot turn to right, and a cucaracha to left. A cucaracha left, a cucaracha right, a spot, turn, a cucaracha finish. I'll do that facing you. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, step left 5, step right 6 with a half a turn pivot in between, 7 and 8. Ending with your weight fully over your left foot. Right foot is free because you're going to start rock, rock, ya ta 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 ta, hitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and side. All right, so let's put the whole thing together with the count, and I might do it a little faster. All right, ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, pivot 5, 6, 7 and 8. Changing weight, make sure your right foot is free. Again, a little faster. Why am I not continuing after the first phrase? Because we have a little tag here, all right? And I'll get to that in a minute. Let's just do this a little faster with the count. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. At the end of every, at the end of the first wall, the third wall, the sixth wall, and the 8th wall, we have a little tag. I'll show you how to not bother worrying about where those phrasings come. All you're going to do, we have 4 beats to do, I don't know where to do it from. From here. You're standing on your left foot. You're going to press your right foot diagonally forward to the side, almost closed. I'll let you decide what you want because you get to interpret this your own way. What they want is pressure, and then just circle your hip counterclockwise, right? Press and rotate, like you're doing a slow hula hoop. Or double it up and do it twice, okay? You get to choose whatever you like. Sometimes I do it twice because I'm feeling fast, and sometimes you want to slow things down. How you interpret this is it can be just kind of a slow circle. It can be pressed to the side and make a big deal out of it. Or my favorite, slap it, woo, and really go for it, okay? So I'm going to do a version of everything. You have 4 beats. Play with it, all right? Will you hear it in the music? Not necessarily. The music is insane, okay? The music is crazy. It's a very typical nightclub salsa song, which means there's not really, it changes. It changes. Sometimes there's 4 bars in a, 4 bars to a phrase. Sometimes there's 5 bars to a phrase. Sometimes there's 8 bars to a phrase. It's crazy. So if you're trying to dance and count 1 to 8, you're going to have a really hard time. My best advice, count 1 to 4. And then every one, at the end of 1, 3, 6, and 8, we add this slow rotation of your hip, just like a hula hoop. Now, wall 1 is here. Wall 3 is here. Wall 6 is here. And wall 8 is here. So when we are at 12 o'clock, the end of this one will end, where does it go? This way, I think. We end up doing this, okay? When we're at 3 o'clock, we add it, I think we're here. When we're at 6 o'clock, it's going to be facing. And when you come around to this, sorry, not the sixth phrase, when we come to this position the second time, we know that the end of that we have this doodad, and when we come to this side the second time, you know you have this, okay? It takes many, many, many times of practicing to figure this out. So we're going to play with it. I'm going to do what I did the last time. The music is very, very, very fast. And you won't, the first few times you dance it, you will not feel the dance to the music. I'm guaranteeing that. And I can only say it takes a few times of practice, and just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just don't worry about the music. Cope with the steps. So I'm going to go around 3 times with no music, and I'm going to speed it up a little bit. All right? So we're going to add our 2 tags at the end of this wall, at the end of this wall, and at the end of this wall. So that'll be here and here, okay? So we're going to start from the beginning with a little more speed, and I'm going to speed it up as we do our dance. All right, so start from the top, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and scissor, 5 and 6, 7 and a box. 1, 2, 3 and 4, cross 5 and 6, roll to 7 and 8. 1 cucaracha, 3 and 4, spot turn, 6, 7 and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and whoops. Where was I? Yeah. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Sorry, I got mixed up with the last one. Ready? And 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. Start again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. I made a mistake somewhere. I have to start that again. From the beginning. At 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, wall 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Forget where we are. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. This is wall 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Facing this 9 o'clock, this is wall 6. We add our tag at the end of this one. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I think you get the right idea. So at the end of this wall, 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 we add this, okay? We do our best. How are we doing? Do you want me to do it over again one more time? We don't have that much time, but I'd be happy to. So I'm going to start it. We're going to go to the end of wall 3 with the music, and then we're going to stop it, and I'm going to try it one more time for our final performance, okay? So here we go. All right, this dance, what did I call it? La Mala Salsa. All right, we have a 32-beat intro.
Tengo la cabeza que me da vuelta hacia día a día, el mareo aumenta. Tengo la mala, tengo la buena y una culpa que me condena. Una me quiere, no me dará, la otra me lo pide como si la una quiere amor, la otra pide sexo y yo confundido con este beso. Cuando llego a casa la abuela me atiende, ella me cocina y me consiente, ella me escribe cartas de amor, me lava la ropa con blanqueador, la mala me llama la malga. Ay, negrito, ven que no aguanto más. Y es que ella me tiene muy trasnochado, pero con su cuerpo yo quiero saber. La verdad, porque su memoria ni la vida que no le escribe con tanto amor mientras yo le hago bien. Qué irónico es esto del amor cuando el prohibido es un problema. Escapemos los saltos a un rato y poder seguir felices los cuatro. I
Well, how did that go? Do we have time for another one? Yeah, we do. We have time for our rumba. I forgot to stop it and start again. I said I would. Do you want to do it again? Or should we do another one? I don't know what to do. What do you want me to do? Start again? Yay, hi everybody. All right, I'll leave it. Okay, I think you did a great job. And I think you're gonna love it if you keep doing it, okay? Keep doing it, repeat it. It's a lot of fun once you get it. The next one is easy. No tags, no restarts. It's a beginner level. It's very slow. And it doesn't have any new steps that we don't already know. So we'll just throw this last one in. Hey Amores, I believe the name is. Hold on, I could be wrong. Hold on. No, I'm right. Hey Amores. It's also relatively new. It's from November. And it starts with a basic a weave thingy with a sweep. So standing on your left foot, we walk across, side, behind, sweeping the left foot behind, back, side, forward with another sweep. So we dance. Forward, side, back, side, forward. The count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So take 2 beats, 5, 6, 7, 8. Into a rock step with the right foot forward and across to side with a quarter turn. So forward, replace, big step to the side with a little drag as you bring that foot in. All right, so I'm going to do that from this side. You did rock, rock, side, tap. All right, again. 1, 2, 3, count 4. You should be bringing your left foot to tap to your right foot with no weight change. That foot is free. We'll do another rock step. Rock, replace, and this time, on your side step, you turn a quarter to your left. And now we're going to do a step forward on your right, turning a half a turn to your left, and that's it. Okay, so we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not right. 1, 2, 3, hold 4, no turn. Into a spot turn. A quarter turn. Somehow I have to do this at full speed, all right? My brain is still on that last one. All right, we dance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was right the first time. Rock, rock, step, quarter turn, turning on your left to end up back on your right. Let me do that from this direction. From this direction. Rock, rock, step, turn. You ended up with your weight on your right foot back. Left foot is free. Okay? From the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We turn. Left foot is free. Basic rock step with a quarter turn and a hitch. Rock, replace, step, hitch. Rock, back, side, tap. Let me explain what we just did. I'll do it from this direction. Rock, rock, step, hitch. Step across, quarter turn to your right as you step back on the left, quarter turn to the right as you step to the side, turning from your left, ending with your weight on your right. So, you were here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, tap, 8. And now we'll do a crossover, cross, replace, side, cross, side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just a wiggle, 6, 7, 8. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A little flick. It's all slow. Even if we make a mistake, it's easy to fix. Let's go from the beginning. 2 times. All right? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, 6, turn, turn. That was 3/4 of a turn overall to your left. I'll do that just part one more time. Front mover here. Cross, replace, there's a quarter to left. Step forward on your right, but turning on your left ends up as a back step. So that was another half a turn. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Into a quarter to left. 1, 2, 3, 4. A half to right. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guys, if you had a lady with you and you were doing a bachata, for example, maybe not a international rumba, but a bachata, you could incorporate some of this with a lady. So don't turn me off, guys, because it's a slow song. It's a good one to have with your lady. All right, so we've got a girl with us. She's going back, you're going forward. 1, 2, 3, you're bringing her forward. 5, 6, 7. Rock, rock, turn and bring her in front of you. Take her back and, whoa, this one's tough. That part would be hard if you had a girl. Then, 1, 2, 3, don't hitch. If you've got a lady with you, you're going to kick her in a place that might hurt. Just turn, yes? And then 5, 6, turn her the other way. All good. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, a wiggle, a wiggle, a wiggle. You can leave out the flick, you can add the flick. She doesn't have to. Yeah, see how it can be added if you have a partner? Yeah, sure, it's fun. Okay, we'll do it again with a count 2 times through. No partner for now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that was a treat. Nice slow one. Let's put the music on.
lejos del mundo y cerquita de mí. Ay, mi bien, como el río Magdalena, que se funda en la arena del mar, quiero hundirme yo en ti. Y amores se vuelven resistentes a los años, un vino que mejora con los años, así crece lo que siento yo por ti. Hay amores que se esperan al invierno y florecen, y en las noches de otoño reverdecen, como el amor que siento yo por ti. Ay, mi bien, no te olvides del mar, que en las noches me ha visto llorar tantos recuerdos de ti. Ay, mi bien, no te olvides del día que separó tu vida de la pobre vida que me tocó vivir. Y amores se vuelven resistentes a los daños, un vino que mejora con los años, si crece lo que siento yo por ti. Y amores que parece que se acaban y florecen, y en las noches del otoño reverdecen, tal como el amor que siento yo por ti. Yo por ti, como el amor que siento yo por ti.
Nice. Thank you guys for hanging in there to the bitter end. And I hope you enjoyed those 4 dances. Next week we have a kooky cha-cha, right? And let's see what else I can come up with. Always something interesting and new and different. I'm pretty sure we'll be here next week. Shout out to the Adult Athletic Center, Adult Center in Mississauga for their support. I appreciate very much, and I hope very much that we'll be back soon. Meanwhile, see you next week. If you have any requests, send them in, all right? Thanks, everybody. Have a great week.